Next thing we want to do is the remark setting. So to do that, we come to remarks, click on it, and we wait for it to load. So now under remarks, we have 3 remark types. When you click on this drop down, you can see we have the subject teacher remark, the class teacher remark, and the principal remark. And we are going to be doing remark for all of these. So here, remark name, let's start with the subject teacher. So subject teacher, and under remark type, we simply select subject teacher remark. Now for the number of grade levels, if we want the subject teacher's remark to either only be pass and fail, that is, we have 2 remark types for the subject teacher. But if we want other remark levels, this is where we get to select. So for the subject teacher, let's say remark number of grade levels, let's leave it at 4. So for the subject teacher, we have 4 number of grade levels, and we save that, and you can see that has been saved. Next, we want to do for the class teacher. So here we can say remark name, let's say class teacher. And for the class teacher, number of grade levels, we will leave it at 6. This is just for demonstration purpose. And finally, we want to set up remark for the principal. So for the principal, remark type, we set it to principal, and number of grade levels, let's say we want to leave it at 3 for the principal. The principal remark is actually what determines if a student gets promoted or not. So let's leave it at 3. So here we have all of this set up, but we are not done yet. So to complete this, you come to the action button and you toggle it. Here you see we have 3 options to either edit what we have set up. If we want to edit any of these, maybe we want to change the number of grade level for the principal, we can edit or delete it completely. But what we want to do is to add grade level distribution. So we click on grade level distribution to complete the principal's remark, and you can see for the principal we have just 3 grade levels. And minimum score here for this first grade level, the minimum score, we set it to 0. So when a student scores between 0 to this maximum score, let's say 39, the grade level should be F. That means the student failed. And what will be the principal's remark? This is what the principal's remark will be: failed. And when the student score for the second grade level, since this is 39, the next grade level will be 40. So between 40 to, let's say, 49, the grade level should be D, and the remark can be pass. That means the student passed. Then when we have from after 40, we have 59. Between 59 and, let's say, 100, the student, the grade level can be, let's say, A. It could be anything. This is just for demonstration purpose. And here we can say excellent, or we can say promoted. We can simply say promoted. Here, instead of pass, we can say promoted on trial. So these are the grade level distribution we want to have for the principal, and as usual, we save changes. wait for this to load, and here you can see. So let's go back to grade levels and complete the same setup for the class teacher. For the class teacher, we have 6 grade levels. So you toggle the action button and select grade level distribution, and here you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So for this, we want to have from 0 to 39, we say it's F. From 40 to 49, we say is E. From 50 to, let's say, 59, we say is D. From 60 to 69, we say is C. From 70 to 79, we say is B, and from 80 to 100, we can say is A. So the remark type for the teacher, we can say A will be excellent, B can be very good. For C, we can simply say good. For D, we can simply say fair. Let's say fair. Then for E, we can say pass. Then for F, we can say fail. That means the student failed. So as usual, we save changes. And next we go back to grade level, and finally we want to do this remark for the subject teacher. So we click on grade level distribution, and here for the subject teacher we have just 4 grade levels. Let's set this from 0 to 39. Let's say this will be D. From 40 to 49, or let's say from 40 to 59, let's say this will be C. And let's say from 60 to 69, or let's say from 60 to 79, this will be B. And from 80 to 100, this will be A. Now these are the remarks for the subject teacher, and here A, we can set it to excellent, B, we can set it to very good. Let's say very good. And for C, we can say let's say pass, and for D we can say fail. Now these are the remarks for the subject teacher, and as usual we can click on save. So having saved all our changes, you can see when you scroll down we have all of these here. And as usual, if we made a mistake or for any reason whatsoever we want to make any alteration to this, we can do that by coming to the action button, and we can edit it from here. So when we click on the action button for this subject teacher, you can see we have the option to edit any of these. So we can edit any of these, and with this we have successfully set up the subject remark. Now, having set up the grade settings and the remark settings, we can then head back to the session configuration to do the final session configuration. So you click on session, and here you click on session configuration. This is where we get to bind all of these to a final session configuration. So here we select the class group. For now we only have students in primary 1, so we will be working with primary 1. So class group primary 1, term, standard term, and session 2024-2025. And here you can see it has brought out this session setup. This is where we get to select what kind of score distribution do we want to use for students in primary 1 for first term, second term, and third term. So for first term, we can say 2CA. Remember, we created this last two. So we can say for first term, we want them to have 2CA, one exam. For second term, we want them to also have 2CA, or let's say 1CA, one exam. Then for third term, we want 2CA, one exam as well. Here we can choose for the subject teacher grade remark. We can as well have multiple subject teacher remarks, just as we had for the score distribution. And when we come here, we will see all of them, but for the purpose of this lesson, we have created only one. Same also for the teacher grade remark, and for the principal remark, you can have multiple remarks for all of these. And here we can then click save changes. So here we have successfully saved our session configuration for primary 1. Okay, we have an error. It says select principal grade remark for term 3. This is term 3, and if you look closely, you discover that we didn't actually select term 3, which is this. We named it as principal, so we select this, then we save. That means it didn't save. So you can see set up successfully. So we have successfully set up the session configuration, and with this we have completed the session configuration. And the next thing which we will be going through in the next lesson is result computation. So in our next lesson, we will be doing result computation and other minor settings such as psychomotor settings, and also how to set up other users. So with this, we have come to the end of this lesson. For now, keep practicing and see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.